Versatile Mage. Chapter 409. Fire School's First Rank. Mo Fan was left speechless. Wasn't this guy a bit too hot-tempered? He was only transferring to a different element, yet he had called him trash in front of the entire school. Well, I'll be sitting here then, sir, responded Mo Fan calmly, who was never a weakling. Mo Fan would not believe this guerrilla elemental director had the power to chase him away, since Dean Xiao had helped him with the procedures. Wei Rong raised his eyebrows. How dare this transfer student talk back to him? Every student in the fire school treated him with utter respect, including those in the top 10 who had formidable backgrounds and outstanding strength. Do you think you're good? Asked Wei Rong. Not bad, at least I'm not trash, answered Mo Fan. The test this month has ended. Consider yourself lucky. Next month, if your ranking is still below 1,000, you shall piss off back to your previous element. I'm in charge of the distribution of the resources here. I can easily take yours away using the excuse that your performance is too terrible, said Wei Rong. 1,000, sir. I think you've underestimated me. Mo Fan laughed. Humph, prove it to me then, said Wei Rong in a cold tone. I did check around when I first came here, but for me, the fire school is a little bit disappointing, said Mo Fan. What are you trying to say? Asked Wei Rong with wide eyes. You said that you don't recruit trash, but why do I feel like there are many that are trash here? Or, maybe that's your standard, responded Mo Fan. Mo Fan was clearly not in a great mood today. Not only did people doubt his looks twice in a day, the elemental director had scolded him as trash in front of the students. What the hell have I done wrong to them? As the Demon King of Pearl Institute, he used to triumph among the new students. With Dean Xiao keeping an eye on him, even the teachers were friendly toward him. Mo Fan never ceased to amaze people verbally. His words immediately stirred a huge tide among the students. There were many students that are trash in the hall. The words were not directed at someone in particular, but it was in fact scolding the entire fire school, and all its students. Furthermore, he even scolded the elemental director altogether, saying that his teaching method was trash. Suddenly, the entire hall felt like it was burning. If one were able to summon flames with the gazes, Mo Fan would have been burned into ashes by now. Mo Fan shrugged helplessly when he saw elemental director Wei Rong pulling a long face. The teacher was the one who had started it all. He can't just expect me to compromise and submit to him, can he? After the crisis at Hangzhou, Mo Fan had learned that the factors determining if he would be humble towards someone and treat them with respect were not higher age or position, but the wisdom and tolerance expected from an elderly person. Wei Rong had scolded him straight away, as if he had just eaten a bomb before coming here. How could he, who was blessed by the heavens, not return the favor? All right, Mo Fan did admit that he was not too fond of the scornful elemental director, so he did not bother to control his temper. Very well, repeated the elemental director as he clenched his teeth. It felt like he had an urge to simply drag Mo Fan away and beat the crap out of him. The hall was immersed in a great uproar. Who do you think you are, you worthless transfer student? How dare you call us trash? Come, let's have a duel right now. I'll give up my spot at the 400th rank if I fail to knock all your teeth out. I've never seen anyone daring to behave atrociously in our fire school. He might be tired of living, but he should still have a brain. I bet he's only here to cause some trouble. Zhao Ji, you're ranked in the top 100 among the students. Why don't you blast him with a single attack? I hate attention seekers like him the most. Among the students, some could not wait to blast Mo Fan away with a fiery fist. Some had already come up to him, demanding him to apologize to everyone with kowtows. However, most of them were just wearing a cold smirk, not too bothered by the ridiculous words of the transfer student. That made sense, too. Everyone had managed to enroll into Pearl Institute's main campus. They should be more mature. Only those who were indeed trash, or too proud, who could not allow someone to be so ignorant, would be infuriated. Either way, most students were too lazy to argue with Mo Fan. Strange, I've already spoken so much, yet she is still not turning around, murmured Mo Fan as he was placed under the spotlight. The same attractive back, the same elegant hairstyle. Mo Fan was pretty sure that he had ignited the fuse of the bomb in everyone's heart. Even those with rather calm personalities would still cast a glance at him. In the end, the girl called Ding Yuming did not even turn around. Meanwhile, the tomboy Huang Xingli was looking at him in disbelief. Her eyes were simply trying to say, "Is this guy for real?" Huang Xingli did not hold any grudge against Mo Fan. In fact, her kindness was actually trying to urge the transfer student to leave the fire school as soon as possible. Otherwise, he would surely suffer the wrath of the students. Silence. Wei Rong's voice echoed in the hall. His fiery eyes were staring at Mo Fan. Everyone could sense the strong fiery aura from his body. The hall immediately fell silent. Only the sound of everyone's breathing was audible. "You're at Pearl Institute, the fire school. Wei Rong, have seen too many great talents, but none of them have spoken to me like you did. Very well, I shall see what you have up in your sleeves." The results of every student are listed on the leaderboard, from the first rank to the 1149th rank, said Wei Rong with a firm voice. As Wei Rong was speaking, not a single student dared to make any noise. His presence was echoing in the hall just like his bright voice. Wei Rong glanced at the students and said, "Zheng Jiahui, stand up." Among the crowd, a boy who looked fairly timid slowly rose to his feet. He did not seem proud when his name was being mentioned, but it felt like he was looking for a place to hide. "He is ranked last in the fire school," said Wei Rong to Mo Fan. "Dongfang Lai, your turn," said Wei Rong. In the last row of the hall, a man who seemed rather uninterested rose to his feet unwillingly. He was wearing a smile, which could not hide his pride at all. He was a great contrast to the student called Zheng Jiahui. Wei Rong pointed at Dongfang Lai as he said to Mo Fan, "He's ranked first." Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.